Hey ladies and gentlemen, I know you haven't seen me do a full-length review video in quite some time. I know I just did like a little mini vlog, but I don't think that really counts. So I'm gonna hit you guys with a full-length video. As you know, one of my favorite houses right now that I can get really good cheapy clones is the House of Zara. My local mall here in Louisiana built a Zara finally. I'm so happy for that. And I have been going ham on buying their good cheapies. Every time I go there, they already know me. And I just talk to them about fragrances and I get what I like. I mean, there's some that I haven't bought because I really don't like them per se, or I have enough clones of that. Like they have a couple of clones of Baccarat Rouge 540, and I already have a few clones of that fragrance. They have Red for Him Intense, and when I smelled it, it's just the Baccarat Rouge 540 DNA. They have the original For Him that comes in an orange bottle. I'm not really a big fan of that one. They have the black one. It's just some of them I'm not really big fans of. But I do have 4 here that I have bought recently that I'm gonna go over. They're all, not all of them are clones, but 3 of them are, and one of them is just from one of their newer collections, their O collection. And without further ado, you know how I always start every video with roll that beautiful mean footage. Okay, so in this video, like I said, I'm gonna go through 4 of these fragrances. One of these fragrances I have been looking for a while, and I finally found it because my local Zara did get it in. The only downfall is it came in a gift set with 2 fragrances. You get 2 for 40, not bad, but the clone of the other one I already have clones of, and I wasn't looking for another clone of it because it's really a played out scent at this point, but you'll see what I'm talking about when I get to it. And the only reason I bought it is because I wanted the other scent and they don't sell it individually anymore. But let's get started with the one that's not a clone, and this is from their O collection. And this is 002 Tanto Amore. I know I did a short on this, and I said the reason I like it is because it does have iris in it, and I am a huge component of iris, and this is a fresher version of iris because this is from their O collection, so I'm trying to get more scents that I can wear in the hot weather, because down here in Louisiana it can get extremely hot. Not as hot as like places like Arizona or like Vegas, but it can get extremely hot. So I need some more warm weather fragrances because I love my cold weather fragrances. So let's get this a spray on the test strip. I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit, and I'm gonna actually pull up the notes because this is one of the bottles that, as you can see, does not have the notes on the bottle. So actually I have the box right here, so I'm gonna just read the notes off the box, because one thing I would advise with fragrances from Zara, do not get the notes off of Fragrantica because they are not accurate. Like I haven't found a single fragrance on Fragrantica from the House of Zara that's been accurate. If you look at the box or you look at the bottle and you read the fragrances off there, you go on Zara's site, it is totally different. And I'm gonna let you know how totally different it is with one of these fragrances. It's like night and day. I don't know where Fragrantica gets their notes from for Zara fragrances, but they're totally inaccurate. Anyway, this scent opens up with blood orange, juniper berry, and cardamom. And the mid notes is pepper, sage, lavender, and iris. And then it sits on base notes of vetiver, cedarwood, patchouli, and vanilla. So what do I get when I initially smell this? Even though the tester strips does not do it justice, but I don't want to spray 4 different scents on my body. You definitely are getting that juniper berries and that blood orange in the opening. It is a fresh orange scent, almost like a, freshly peeled orange that you're, chewing into. It's really juicy and it smells amazing. You do get a little bit of spiciness from the cardamom, so it doesn't make that orange, pop out so much, but you can still smell the juiciness of the orange, which I think they did really well in this fragrance. I'm not really getting too much pepper in the mid. I do get that iris. It's not a really powdery or soapy iris, but I do kind of get that iris because I'm a big component. I'm a big fan of iris. And the lavender does kind of stick out. But when it dries down, as I recall, because I'm not going to really get to dry down right now, you do get a little bit of that vetiver, and then you do get a little earthiness from the patchouli and a tad bit of sweetness from that vanilla. So overall, what would I rate this scent for the summertime? Or even right now for the spring? I would give this one a solid 7. I think it's a wonderful scent. I think it's definitely going to be a compliment getter. The projection and longevity is pretty much in the middle, kind of average. It does stay on your skin for quite some time. It does last, I would say, probably about 6 hours. So if you do want it to last longer than that, you will have to bring a decant or just bring it with you. Don't keep it in your car under the heat. Just like if you carry a bag, would you keep it in your bag? Or like I said, bring a decant and put it in your pocket. So that is from the house of Zara. It is 002 Tanto Amor. Okay, so the next one is one scent that I got this one really highly discounted. Went on vacation with my wife and a couple of friends. Went to LA for the first time. Go visit the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and I saw they had a Zara. Walked up into the Zara, and then I saw they had this fragrance literally marked down for like $14. So I said, what the hey, it's hot out here, and let me get this scent because it is a great scent that you could just wear every day. Good cologne fragrance, and I definitely knew it was going to be a compliment getter. And as soon as I put it on, I got nothing but compliments, and that is Night Pour Homme 2 Sport. And if you're wondering what this is a clone of, this is a clone of Allure Homme Sport. So that's why I said, of course, I already knew it was going to be a compliment getter when I smelt it, because it does resemble Allure Homme Sport. So this one, another one that doesn't come with the notes. There is a version of this that have the notes on the bottle, but like I said, I'm not getting the notes from Fragrantica. I'm going to get them straight from the Zara site. Bear with me on this one because this one has a lot of notes. So this one has bergamot, lemon, cardamom, mint, lavender, nutmeg, apple, cedarwood, amber, musk, cassis, and alemi. Don't know if I'm saying those last two right. If not, bear with me. Don't make fun of me. Never heard those notes. I don't know what type of apple this is. I don't know whether that's green apple or red apple. Doesn't really matter. But I'm going to spray this on the tester and let you know how I feel about Night Pour Homme 2 Sport. If I could find the atomizer hole, that would be nice, right? All right. Nice distribution on these atomizers. Oh wow, yeah. It is beautiful. You can really get that crisp apple scent. The bergamot and lemon, of course, is going to give it that lemony smell because it does have bergamot and lemon in it. A little bit minty and a little bit spicy from the cardamom, but overall, if you have Allure Homme Sport, then definitely you're going to get that DNA for a cheap price in this. It is beautiful. It is just really reminiscent of the fragrance, and it's a great clone to have. This one actually kind of is beast mode on my skin. I know that might seem weird to you guys because you're like, wait, a Zara fragrance is beast mode? Because everybody says that the longevity and projection on Zara fragrances are pitiful. And I actually get decent performance and decent longevity on Zara fragrances. And this one, after I sprayed it the whole day, one of my friends kept complimenting me. She said, that fragrance that you bought from Zara, it smells amazing. Like we was on the elevator, we was outside, we was in the car, you know, she kept smelling it. And so I knew that this was beast mode on my skin because I kept smelling it. Every time the wind hit my body, I smelt it. You know, if I was moving my hands like this, I smelt it. So definitely, this is one of the better performing fragrances, Night Pour 2. But yeah, definitely, like I said, you're getting that scent DNA from the original fragrance of Allure Homme Sport. So definitely, I would definitely say that this is one of the better fragrances. If you're looking for something that smells exactly like the original and you're looking for something that actually performs really good, I would definitely recommend getting yourself a bottle of Night Pour 2. Not sure why this one was discounted so heavily, but if you could find it for that, you know, $14, $15 to $20, $25 range, I would say, you know, go ahead. It's going to vary from different Zaras because maybe somebody took this one back. I don't know. But at the same time, I did get a steal. And that's Zara's Night Pour 2. Okay, so the next two is the ones I got in the gift set. I'm going to go with the first one, the one that I really didn't want, but I ended up having to get it because it was in the gift set. And then I'll move on to the one that I was actually looking for because I wanted this one because I wanted to kind of compare it to another clone that I have of it because I love this scent DNA. It's one of my all-time favorites. The first one is Zara Night Pour 2, the original Night Pour, not the Sport. And as you can tell, this one has the notes on the bottle and it is very lengthy, just like Night Pour 2 Sport. And this one is a clone of Paco Rabanne's Invictus. The reason I say I really can do without this one is because Invictus is just a scent that is played out. Invictus is just one of those things where everybody's making a clone of it. I have clones of it. It's just that scent DNA that's perfect for the summertime. And I'm not saying I don't wear Invictus style fragrances or I'm not wearing Invictus, but you already have Invictus fragrances. Like the scent DNA, it's like Creed Aventus. If you don't have something that smells like Creed Aventus or have Creed Aventus itself, then come on now. So I'm gonna quickly go through this one and then I'm gonna just move on to the next one because this one is just, like I said, it's just Invictus. This one has notes of bergamot, cardamom, grapefruit, mint, lavender, nutmeg, apple, cedarwood, amber, musk, vanilla, and tonka bean. Kind of similar to this one, except this one just performs and projects better, and it really does have that scent DNA of Allure Homme Sport. And I do prefer this one over the Invictus. I'll spray this one on a test strip just to see how I feel about it. Beautiful distribution. Definitely getting that Invictus DNA. Actually, this one is one of the better performing Invictus style fragrances that I have. I do have some others, and I think this one actually performs even better. So I'm gonna actually start wearing this one more often in the summertime than I do my other Invictus fragrances. But that's pretty much it with that one. I'm just gonna move on to the next one. This one is the one I really have been looking for, and I'm so glad that I got it. This is Zara's Night Pour 3. And this one, if I can get it to focus, yeah. This one is a clone of, some people say it's a clone of Dior Homme Intense. Some people say this is a clone of Dior Homme Parfum. I don't know. I think this may be along the lines of the Parfum better because I do have a clone of Dior Homme Intense and they really do not smell alike. So I know this is a clone of one of the Dior Hommes, whether it's the original, whether it's the Intense, whether it's the Parfum. I just know that this is not a clone of Dior Homme 2020 because that one did without the iris. It did away with it, and this one has iris. So this one has notes of bergamot, pear, iris, leather, cedarwood, and amber is what you get in this fragrance. So I'm gonna spray this one on a test strip, and I may even spray this one on skin because I really wanna get a good interpretation of this fragrance. And I just love the Dior Homme DNA. Let's take a moment of silence for this one. This is one of the best fragrances that Zara makes. Absolutely stunning. This is beautiful. You get that leather right off the back. You get the creaminess of the iris, that lipsticky iris. You get the sweetness from the amber and that woodiness from that cedar wood. This one is just sexy. This one is just amazing. You get that DNA from Dior Homme, definitely with the iris. You're not really getting too much of that bergamot. Maybe the pear a little bit, that makes it a little bit different. But this one is amazing. The only unfortunate thing about this is that the longevity and the projection isn't the best. You will have to spray a little bit more. You might even have to bring it with you because it's going to die down probably within that 4 to 5 hour mark, which is a bummer because it smells so amazing. But it's cheap. I think they may be discontinuing this one because you really cannot find it. But that's the thing with Zara fragrances. As soon as you see it, you have to buy it because you do not know how long they're going to keep it on the shelves, because they have some beautiful fragrances that I just never had enough time to buy it, and then they discontinued it, and now they're selling it for a ridiculous price on third-party websites. That does annoy me that Zara does that with their fragrances, but at the same time, what can you do? I mean, I wish I could write a letter to Zara and say, stop getting rid of your fragrances so fast when you release them, because they have released a lot of fragrances that smell like the Dior Homme line of fragrances. Imperial Purple they had Zara 9.0, and they got rid of them. And I just really do not know why they get rid of their fragrances so fast. But I'm so glad that I was able to find this one before they get rid of it. I know they are, because like I said, you can't find this one wrapped individually. You have to buy it with Night Pour Homme 2. And that's a bummer because I really wasn't looking for another Invictus style fragrance, but that's okay. This is amazing. I would definitely highly recommend, if you can find this one, get it. Do not overpay for it. If you want to get the 2 for $40, do that, but I would not pay more than that for this fragrance because you still can get it at that price. So what will I rank these other 3 that are the clones, because I did rank this one by itself. I would rank Night Pour Homme 2, the interpretation of Allure Homme Sport. I would give this one an 8. This one projects really good. It smells amazing, so I would definitely give this one a solid 8. Night Pour Homme 2, the original, and not the Sport, I would give this one probably, I would say a 6, just because I'm just getting tired of the Invictus DNA. Even though this one does smell better than my other Invictus style fragrances, I'm just tired of the DNA. But Zara Night Pour Homme 3, which is in the realm of the Dior Homme Intense, Dior Homme Parfum, I would definitely recommend this one a solid 9. This is amazing. I would definitely say go get it. The only downfall, like I said, is the longevity and projection. But with any fragrance, put some lotion on. Spray heavily. Keep it with you. Vaseline. All those type of things will make it project even better. So that's pretty much it. That has been my Zara fragrance haul, 4 fragrances I got from Zara. So if you like this type of content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend's mother, father, sister, brother, cousin that Davinci the poet does poetry and scent reviews. I'm out, and as always say, salute, peace, and God bless. Stay tuned for the next one.